with Bridge City Factors, and I got to thinking here. I mentioned before my long tenure in the mortgage industry, and part of that time I spent as a wholesale account executive with SunTrust Mortgage. I think I started there in January of 2005 and was with them just under 5 years. And of course, that would be 2009, and things went sideways with the whole mortgage market. As a wholesale account executive, your job is to sell money to mortgage brokers. You probably recall at that time hearing advertisements from brokers saying, I have access to 100 different lenders. I was one of those lenders, and my goal was to be their number one or number two lender that the brokers referred their home loan to. And of course, things went sideways after that. Uh, and I left, or actually had to leave. Well, actually, I was released because there was just no production at that time. And being 100% commission, the company decided, and I wasn't the only one. I think they laid off about 90% of their account executives across the country, if not more. And so, when I left, I had a 401k with them, and I rolled that over into one of my self-directed IRAs. And I've been using that to increase and kind of formulate some tax deferred or tax preferred or actually tax exempt income by investing in mortgage notes personally through my self-directed IRAs. But one of the things I was reminded about this morning, which kind of got me thinking, is that I also have a little bit of a pension that comes from them. And it's not much because I wasn't there very long and it didn't build up very much, but I get every month, right at the first of the month, $150.86, which isn't a whole lot. But what I thought is that the premise of that is very much the same as what our investors get if they invest in our fund, is that they get a periodic, right on schedule, whatever we've assigned up with them for, whether that's monthly or quarterly, whatever, a amount based on their investment that goes automatically into whatever account they designate. If it's a personal account, it goes there. We ACH it right there. If it is a IRA, it goes right to the custodian or bank account, depending on how they're set up. But it kind of reminds me, in a lot of ways, that little pension I've got coming is the same way we want to treat our investors who invest in our fund. Is that I don't have to do anything for it. It just shows up. I can look at it and it just shows up. There's nothing I have to do more than look at it and see that it got deposited in my account. And that's the same premise that we have with our investors. They invest their money with us, we use it wisely, and their return shows automatically up in their account. So if you'd like to see how maybe some of your deployable capital can turn into a quasi type of pension, let me know. You can talk to me at Cody at Bridge City Factors, or you can look at our website and gather some information there. But anyway, it's a Friday. It's a beautiful day in the Pacific Northwest, and happy investing.